Hey folks, spotty showers on the radar again today. What we have left tonight, some rain making its way down into Mexico and a little bit of rain offshore, not too far from South Padre Island, but offshore, and most of it staying there most of the rest of tonight. There's your satellite, and it shows just kind of a mostly cloudy sky over the region today, but slightly drier areas trying to filter in. As it does, it'll lower the humidity just a little bit, make tomorrow probably dry and a little more comfortable. But boy, are we on the edge of something big. Down to the south of us is Hurricane Katia. Went from a tropical depression, number 13, up through tropical storm strength all the way to a hurricane today. About 350 miles or so to the south-southeast of the valley. But Katia not coming our direction. The winds are 75 miles per hour. Normally, this is all we'd be talking about. You got a hurricane that close, but look what this one's doing. It's going to make a loop and stay down in Mexico and not be a threat to us at all. Maybe the northern fringe will feed some moisture in here Friday into Saturday, but not much more than that. And that's one of 3 hurricanes we're tracking. There's Katia in the Gulf of Mexico. But take a look at this. This, of course, is Irma. Here is Puerto Rico down here, the Virgin Islands off to the east, and that eye, very well-defined eye of this as it moves off to the west, northwest. The center of that storm right now, well, let's take a look at it. About 50 miles or so to the north of San Juan, and most of the intense rain is right in here. Alan's going to look at that radar in the next half hour and show you the radar from San Juan and just how intense the winds and the rain are within this and how lucky they are to be 50 miles south of that eye, because up here over the open ocean, it is nasty right now. Still a Category 5 hurricane with the 185 mile per hour winds. There are the coordinates, your Channel 5 Whataburger tracking map. If you don't have one, stop by Whataburger and get your map. It also has those great coupons in it, don't forget. As we go into tomorrow, this system likely staying north of Hispaniola, but still as a Category 5 storm. Then it goes to the west, north of Cuba, still a Category 5. And then perhaps by the time we get to the weekend, it may still be a major hurricane, but still a Category 4, and then the question mark comes. We're pretty confident it's going to get in this area by Saturday, but then what? Well, then the window widens open. Confidence is growing in a strike somewhere between Miami and South Carolina, maybe that whole coast like Matthew did last year. So that one, it's going to be a big deal for folks in the southeast, and probably as a major hurricane. It's going to get messy before it gets any better. For us, our cool front settles to the south and pushes Katia down to the south, gives us a drier day tomorrow. We see lower humidity tomorrow, just a little bit cooler in the morning, perhaps upper 60s and low 70s. Then during the daytime, the humidity stays low. But then when we get into Friday, here comes the moisture again, kind of way out on the north side of Katia. From Friday into Saturday, a few showers are a possibility. But I think by the time we get to Sunday, we get a secondary surge of dry air. And then Sunday into next week, another high takes over. And once that happens, we should be dry. Here's a closer look. There's that front that's falling apart as it goes through, but it does bring the drier air in for tomorrow, slightly less humid. By Friday, moisture builds back in and showers possible once again, especially in coastal counties on Friday and into early Saturday. But after that, I think sunshine will take over. I think we're dry tomorrow, 30% Friday and Saturday, and probably dry by Sunday. 94 is the norm. We'll be below that at 89. 88 and back to 89 again by the time we get to Saturday. So for tonight, 70 will be your low with those evening showers out there. Skies turn partly cloudy later on. Then tomorrow we're back to mostly sunny skies. Lower humidity, a high of 89. Should feel relatively comfortable with north-northeasterly winds at about 5 to 13. Friday, Saturday, the moisture builds back in, so we have a few showers in the forecast. Again, about a 30% probability. I think Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we are dry, and with that, we're mostly sunny. Daytime highs do climb back up, but nighttime lows, at least for a little while, should drop into the upper 60s. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.